Hi, this is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and today I'm going to do a two-part movie. The first part, which I'm getting ready to do right now, is on my New York trip to make the infomercial on the NuWave oven with Montel Williams. This was Living Well with Montel, and it's the NuWave Oven Pro Plus. And this was an experience of a lifetime. I have to tell you that. I am so happy that I got to go through this. There's so many people that I want to thank. First off, Allison. Allison was Montel's producer on this infomercial, and she found me through a video review that I did on the NuWave PIC, and she came to my house and met with me on Thursday the 27th of August, and she brought her part of her camera crew with her then, and they decided how they were going to film me. And then that was on Thursday, and then Friday on the 28th they came back and they did an interview with me outside my house, and this was the day before I was moving. So my house was pretty bare, but they figured out how to do it. Then we went back in the house, and I made a frittata for them. I had 3 things that I was going to make, but she said that they got enough with me making the frittata. And it was Allison, Gary, Bill, Mike, and Adam. The guys were the camera crew, and they were awesome. I had such a good time with them. And anyway, because of what I did for them, I was picked to go to New York to be in the infomercial. I was one of, I'm really not sure how many people, 6 or 7 people that was picked to be in the infomercial. And so I got to go to New York. This was absolutely amazing to me. I had never been to New York, never been anywhere near New York, and they agreed that Vanessa could come with me. All expenses were paid for myself and Vanessa, because Vanessa was my nurse at the time. She's no longer working for me. But we did get to stay at the Hilton Garden Inn on 35th Street. And let me go to the next picture. This is the front of it, and here's Vanessa sitting over here to the side. And this is how tall this is the front of the Hilton. And then if you looked out, right above us, there was the Empire State Building on the next block over. I was amazed. I was amazed at New York, because I'm a country girl from a little town in Virginia. So, I mean, you just don't see things like this there. Okay, anyway, so we stayed at the Hilton, and this was on, let's see, Monday night. We arrived there Monday night, because we left early Monday morning, but I'll get into that later. But we arrived in New York late Monday night to stay at the Hilton, and this was Tuesday morning when I was taking these pictures. And then Tuesday afternoon, we had a guy come and pick us up. His name was Gerard. He was such a good guy, such a nice guy. everyone from NuWave, everyone from Montel Williams, um, everyone, everyone was so nice. I have never met as nice a people as I did that those 2 days when we were doing the infomercial. But this was on Tuesday, and we got to the studio. The studio was on 37th Street, I think, yeah, because we were we were on 35th Street and 5th Avenue, and just amazing. But anyway, the studio was on 37th Street, and this was on my dressing room. And I had to take the sign and take a picture of the sign, and then, of course, I brought it home with me. It's Living Well with Montel, and it had my name on the dressing room door. And then we had to go at 1:30, and Gerard picked us up and took us up to the studio on Tuesday, and I had to meet with Amit, Diana, and Courtney, and of course there's Vanessa, and these were the wardrobe people, and they wanted to make sure that I had on the correct clothes, and I had gone out and bought 2 new shirts, and because Allison had told me, that just not to wear anything that was striped, and I knew that I wouldn't have done that anyway, but I did bring 2 shirts, and they didn't like them, so they decided to go out and get me another shirt. And dummy me, I had taken a pair of tennis shoes, and I had taken a pair of flip-flops, and I didn't think that, in the infomercial that your feet were going to show. So I wasn't really worried about that. And so anyway, they went and got me a shirt and a pair of flats, and I got to keep those. I was really excited about that. And so we met, I met and Diana and Courtney on Tuesday for wardrobe, and then we had the rest of the day, and then we came back on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, this was as they were getting the set ready and everything. And this is Gary. This was the main camera guy that came to my house back in August. And so there's the set. There's the NuWave ovens. And you can see, they had told me this was a blank room the day before, and they had totally constructed it and made it into an awesome thing. And I just went around taking pictures that day, and I had such a awesome time. There's Gary over there again, and here's all the cameras and the monitors, and here was the audience. And I was going to be sitting right here. They were going to take that chair out, and I'll be sitting right there when they bring me in later on. And there's the monitors and cameras. It was just really awesome. And there's Mike, and I'm not sure who the other 2 guys were, but they were all so nice and friendly. But Mike was one that came to my house. And there's Bill and Vanessa. Bill came to the house as well. And these guys were just amazing. And this is the breakfast table that they had set up for everyone, the crew, and everyone that was going to be in the infomercial. And this was, some of this food I think was fixed in the NuWave oven, and not all of it was, but some of it was. And just really, really good food, and we enjoyed it a lot. Alright, and then here's my dressing room, and over here That's Toby. That's one of the other guys that was in the infomercial with me. And of course, there's Vanessa. She's sitting there looking at her phone. And then here's me. They wanted me to come with no makeup, my hair washed, and y'all know that I always wear my glasses on top of my head because I can't see without my glasses. So this is me without any makeup on at all, and I've just got mousse in my hair. And then there's a close-up of me, and they were deciding then what they wanted me to wear, whether they wanted me to wear this black shirt that I had brought, or they had gotten me this purple sweater. And this is in makeup, and this was something that I had never ever expected to have done. And this little girl, I cannot remember her name, but she was the sweetest girl, and it bothers me so bad that I can't remember her name because she was so good to me, and she just kept taking pictures, and to me, I thought I looked terrible because I'd always wanted to go on the Today Show and have a makeover, and that's what they did to me, but I really didn't like it. It wasn't me, but you'll see in a minute. Anyway, she was just so good to me. And this is like a before picture, and this is what I wore on the set, and this is me before they started doing my makeup and hair. And this is, you can see I've got on fake eyelashes. Look at those wrinkles. Wow, this is terrible. But I had on fake eyelashes, and I still have them, but I wouldn't know how to put them on at all. But this girl put them on in like no time. Alright, and that's my eyes. And then here I am. After my makeup is already done, I didn't think it looked like me at all. I'm just not used to wearing that. And here's the girl that's doing my hair. She's curling my hair here, and she had been with Montel for 25 years. She worked with Montel when he had the Montel Williams show, and she had been with him, I think, for a year, and she was from, I think she said she was from the Philippines, and she had taken a crash course in makeup and was really, really smart. And Montel Williams' daughter was the main makeup artist, but she stayed in the room in the where they were making the movie to make sure that Montel's makeup was right and his head now wasn't shiny and everybody in there's makeup was right. But she is a beautiful girl. I can't remember what her name is either. I'm so bad with names, and y'all please forgive me. Alright, and there's just Vanessa's just taking pictures as the girl fixes my hair and fixes my makeup. And this was a very different thing for me. I just never had anybody pampering me like they were and fixing my hair and fixing my makeup. And but look at the back of my hair. That was amazing to me because back of my hair never looked that good before. And you can see me in the mirror here. It just didn't look like me, but I let them do what they wanted to do. I just teased everybody and said, I'm the new Paula Deen. Paula Deen better watch out. And, I mean, here in this picture, I think I did look good, but I had my glasses on, and they wouldn't let me wear my glasses during the infomercial because they would have put a glare on the camera or something, and I'm always used to having my glasses on, and there's the finished me before camera. And then it was time for lunch then, and they had fixed a big spread for lunch. The other one was breakfast, this was lunch, and they had so much stuff because they had to feed the camera crew and everyone that was there, and I mean the whole production, everything. I mean, this was a huge thing. I was amazed at how many people were actually there. Plus they called in a whole audience, and they had to screen the audience and all this, and which the audience didn't come up and eat this food. They got different food or whatever. This was just for the people that were actually doing the infomercial, the crews there. And then this is a picture of me outside after they had done my makeup. You could see me better here, but gosh, look at those wrinkles. Whew. I need some serious major facelift work done. And then this is the outside hall going into the green room, and I just took pictures because this table is just loaded with all kinds of food that they made in the during the infomercial with the NuWave Oven Pro Plus. And then these right here are the NuWaves, and the because they gave the audience, everyone in the audience got a brand new NuWave Oven Pro Plus. And then here we are at the end of the take. We didn't get any pictures of me when I was talking to Montel in the audience, out in the audience, but at the end they brought all of us up at the table to take pictures and do a toast with Montel. And here, like I said, I don't remember the names of everyone. I know Toby stayed at the Hilton with us. I can't remember. He was on the 17th floor or something like that. I'm not sure. But he was a really nice guy. He's a truck driver, and he cooks on the NuWave Oven Pro Plus in his truck. I think he said he had an inverter or something and used the NuWave Oven Pro Plus in his truck to cook. So, and everything that they had on the tables, everything they had cooked with the NuWave Oven Pro Plus. And then Vanessa took this from the monitor in the green room where everybody was sitting, and there's Montel, and there's Jack, and there's Toby, and there's myself, and these other, the three other girls were in the infomercial too, but I wasn't able to see what all they did. So we were all just sitting there at the very end of the infomercial, and Montel was talking to us and talking about the NuWave, and Montel is a really, really, really nice guy. I listened to him talking to the audience and talking about himself and about his disease, and he gave each of us got a t-shirt and a mug and a apron and two of his books. And he was so nice. Like I said, this was just such an experience, and an awesome experience. This will be one thing that I will never forget in my life, ever. And so there we are with Montel. And then she got another picture of him off of the monitor. And to me, he hasn't changed one bit in all these years. And then there's another of him. He was getting ready to cut a turkey, and oh my gosh, that turkey looked so good. And then here's the last picture that I took. This is me with Montel. And like I said, I had such a good time. I could never thank NuWave or Montel, his crew, for making this such a good experience. Kathy from NuWave, she was just wonderful. She gave me the baking set and the pizza set for my NuWave Oven Pro Plus, so I will be using that to show y'all lots of different things that you can do. But I hope you've enjoyed this one movie. It was definitely, like I said, watch out, Paula Dean, 'cause here I come. And I'll be back later on with the second part, and that's my trip from Virginia to New York and then back home. And I drove. Vanessa went with me, and between Vanessa and I, we drove up there and drove back. And so I will bring you back with the second video later on. This is number one, and thank you, Montel. Thank you, Allison, for finding me. Thank you, Kathy from NuWave. Thank everyone from the production, the makeup, the camera guys, everyone at NuWave and at Montel Living with Montel. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you later. Bye.